When I was in college, I was a dual major in German and English. I enjoyed to write, so I knew that as an attorney I would have the opportunity to write specifically briefs. So I elected to pursue a field. I elected to follow my dream and kind of become an attorney. And obviously I began with law school. It was fairly writing intensive, especially legal writing and research, and I enjoyed that and I also excelled at it. And that's kind of when I realized that not only was I able to enjoy the academics of law school, but then I also realized that I would like the actual practice of law, and that kind of led the pathway to me becoming a lawyer. I actually started my career as a defense attorney for workers representing insurance companies in the field of workers' compensation. Although I enjoyed it and I was confronted with lots of issues, so it was a good learning tool, I realized that I actually wanted to help people and represent individuals. I saw far too often that sometimes people were simply neglected and their attorneys didn't provide them with the opportunities that they needed to really give them the benefits they were entitled to or the medical treatment that they certainly needed. So when I saw that, it drove me to switch sides actually and represent individuals. And frankly, when you represent a client and they're grateful and at the end of a case they either give you a hug or a handshake or send you a thank you card, to me that speaks volumes, and it's so heartfelt, and I so appreciate being the guardian of someone who really needs an attorney at that time. I specifically practice workers' compensation. I would say that's at least 70% of my practice. I also handle Social Security disability. I'd say that's the other 30%. And a small portion of it is also pension appeals or pension trials. But I would say without question, the majority of my practice is workers' compensation and Social Security disability. What I find myself doing is being a new dad for my 4-month-old son named James. And when he gives me the opportunity, I also take naps, typically when he's taking naps. So that's what I try to do. Before I had a son, I actually enjoyed going skiing, sailing, and I still like to go fishing at times. But obviously, with a newborn, that's kind of been restrained, or restricted rather. I would say that really the culture and philosophy of the firm begins from the top down. So it starts with the managing partners, that's Sam and Larry, and they give attorneys the freedom to really practice how they need to and do what they do. No one is looking over your shoulder, no one's monitoring you. They give you complete authority to do what you need to practice and really prosecute claims as best you can. And by the same token, they are there to listen to you. You have colleagues that you can bounce issues or ideas off of. So it's a very collegial environment where I would say we kind of function as a team. We are a think tank. We allow each other to receive constructive criticism. And to me, that's wonderful because it also fosters a culture of growth. So I really enjoy that.